Yes, people, welcome back. In the garage can only mean one thing. No, I'm not sorting out that sprocket in the ECU. It is some upgrade. And let's go over to the bench to see what we've got. Look at this MWR racing air filters. Yes, it is time to upgrade the air filter to a race filter. So let's see what we got. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That is massive. So I've got a track day coming up next week at Silverstone on a Ducati day. So I thought, you know what? Let's test this. Let's get this onto the bike, underneath the tank, in there somehow. Might have to do some mechanics. And let's just get this install underway and off we go. Right, that's the tank and panels all off. Guys, this is so easy to do now. It literally takes me minutes now. So all we've got to do is get ECU off the cover, and then we've got to get to this front cover. I think we've got to take some of this off, but it's really easy. I've done loads of videos on removing the tank, so hopefully next you should see it in a better shape. So that is the stock lid off with this air filter on underneath. Obviously I'm running the P08 Sprint air filter at the moment. That's the internals. I might have a little investigation at the throttle bodies to see if they're a little bit dirty on the top. Might give them a little clean, but in essence, look, that's easy enough. The only fusing part is, or what we've got to work out, is this ECU sits on top. So I think I just need to cut something off here so that the ECU can sit on top, I believe. And I've ordered another one of these. I'll put the part number in the description. So if I ever need to go back to this, I've got it. I think the part number is on here somewhere. But anyway, let's try and trial fit the new one. That's just all the stuff that's come off the top of the throttle bodies. The flap. That's how dirty it was. Bloody hell, eh? Bloody Ducatis. That's just the part number if anyone's interested. Guideline for cleaning. So this has come pre-oiled, and because it is a race filter, you do have to clean it more often than normal. So taking it off the bike, giving it a wash using the instructions. But yeah, so, and you will need to get some oil spray to put on afterwards. So let's just check, see how this fits on the bike, mounted up. So that's it, pretty much lined up, mounted on the bike. So it just fits in the same place, and I'll just put one screw just to hold it in place. So what we have to do is for the ECU to still sit on top and not blocked or have a little bit of a gap underneath, I've got to take that midsection across there, cut that off, mount that across there, then that can sit on this and still give that some clearance. So let's do some DIY. So our DIY chopping is done. Snip that up in half. That will go across that, sit there like that. That will go across like that, mount in the holes. This will come along, sit on the top, and then there's a gap. And then I might do another one for this thing, for that fits in there. All right, let's try that. There you go, everything mounted in. These are all in, that support is in, the front's in. I did a little chop up on this, so this can now flip over and fit there. And there we are, end product, all installed. Everything back together. There's the air filter still exposed from the front, from the back, and underneath. Hold on a second, let me show you properly. I've just got my little torch. Hopefully you should be able to see a bit of light come through. There you go, see, so it's exposed. If I just come around this side and show you, look, it's all air's there. And look, there's a nice gap there, exposed. Around the back, exposed. Up the front, if you can see there's exposed. So, all good. So, let's just get this thing back together and start it. Right, so we're all back together. Like I said, piece of piece. I've got so used to doing this. What I will say though is the ECU Euro 5, I've left my cable plugged in there and I've left my adapter. I'm going to leave that under the seat. So if I do get a warning, which I'd had before in the previous video, I've just cleared it now on my phone. So at least that's handy to have. Bluetooth, job done. So let's start it.
Right now?
No, not yet. Right, got my little helper who wants to be in the video. Let's start it. Wait. She wants to start it. It's going to be loud. Right, go for it. Hey! There you go. Start it. Right, another video done. Simple install. I will be going to the track next week, so I will test it, see how it goes, and give you some feedback. Right, catch you later.